Welcome back to No Cap Recaps. I am your host, Denzel, and today we'll be recapping Tyler Perry's The 688. All right, make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for the 300 subs, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Road to 500. Make sure that you hit the sub button and you hit the notification bell, all right? I think I might do something pretty big for 5,000. For 500 or 1,000 subs, so just stick around. Make sure that you hit that button, all right? But other than that, let's jump right into it. I'm going to let you know I was very skeptical of this movie. And the reason why I was skeptical is because Tyler Perry had done some movies that you could see in my recaps I wasn't quite fond of. They were floppers. I'm not going to lie to you. They were. So I was anticipating this movie, and I got to be honest. I have to be honest with this movie. But before I get to that, let's do a bit of a recap on this movie, right? Tyler Perry is closing the year off with one of his most ambitious projects, I would say. A true story on the Air Corps' 688 Central Postal Directory Battalion, who is known for revolutionizing the Army's logistical system to get the second most important packages home and to the battlefield. Obviously, the first package is the soldiers getting home, but the second most is the letters that was written from their loved ones and those soldiers out there on the battlefield trying to survive and fight for this country that we know from now. There was a time where there weren't any day deliveries, one-day deliveries. There weren't no Amazon trucks on the road. There wasn't no text messages, no DMs, no wireless phones, right? None of that. There were landlines and going and visiting people's homes and letters. And sometimes you would spray that letter with perfume, right? Ladies would, to help their men stay motivated to get to the house. This is what the climate and the importance around communication was back in the day. So much so that that's all that they could depend on back then was those letters. These high school sweethearts, Leah and Abram. Leah is African-American. Abram is Jewish. Obviously on two different sides of the neighborhood, or two different sides of the city, but they became high school sweethearts. Abram goes off to fight in the war. They learn that Abram is killed in the war, and Leah decides to devote her life to serving as well. And truly, she wanted to find Abram. So she heads to Georgia for training. There's other black women that have also decided to answer the call, and they get trained and in process under none other, North Carolina native. You know what I'm saying? I'm from North Carolina, right? All right. North Carolina native, Captain Charity Adams, played by Kerry Washington. You know her from a lot of other things, and honestly, Kerry Washington transformed this movie. Did I like the intro at first? Not really. How did this movie start off? It started off like a Tyler Perry movie. I had Tyler Perry vibes all over this movie. Obviously, he did write it, right? Duh, he's the director. It's supposed to be. But there's a particular Tyler Perry kind of vibe to certain movies, right? Once Captain Adams turned the corner and we are introduced to her, the movie shifts. And as these women in this battalion constantly demonstrated their abilities to achieve goals and obstacles that was set forth by leadership that didn't believe in them, males in all capacities did not believe in them and that they could do it. Captain Adams was highly motivated to make sure that she would silence her critics. And so there's a leader by the name of General Hope. He's called to the floor by the president at the time of legit failing at his position to get the Central Postal System or operation moving. And think about it from this point of view. The amount of letters could fill or did fill a multitude of hangars. A hangar, if you do not know, a hangar is what airplanes fit into when they are being repaired and among all the other stuff. I'm not maintenance. I'm not a maintainer, so I don't know all that. That's not what I was when I was in the Air Force. But I know that a plane fits in a hangar, right? Think about that. And that's the amount of letters. General Holt does not believe that, number one, a woman could do it. Number one, a black woman could do it. And he gives Captain Adams 6 months to achieve this. Number one, they truly thought that, black women shouldn't even be over in a contested environment in the first place. So as Major Adams now, because she's promoted, she gets assigned this mission. She doesn't even understand the full breadth of this task until she gets there and she sees the hangar, she sees all the letters, right? And so things are starting to fall behind, and they start to try to call her out, obviously, right? They're trying to get in the way. And this is the individuals and the powers that be, or the system that be, that is trying to get in the way of these black women succeeding. So much so, General Holt even had them to march throughout when they first got in theater. That is insane. He had them marching once they got there. If you've been deployed, I've been deployed. I haven't been deployed to a crazy environment like that. I've been to a spot. It was good. But just the mere fact that they were marching there, it's just ridiculous to see. And yet Major Adams stayed the course, and all of these women got creative. As you know, the 688 succeeded in their mission, and they blew the tops off because the way in which that they had to develop that solution was them banding all together and depending on each other. That movie is by far Tyler Perry's best work yet. I give this movie a 9 out of 10. Tyler, you did it. I applaud you, sir. I think, and the reason why I applaud you is because of the structure in which you placed in this movie. And I say this much, please keep this same structure, because what happened in the movie, in my opinion, is that when Kerry Washington came on the scene, he became the anchor of the movie, and she allowed these other younger actresses to grow around her. I don't know if there was mentoring in the background. I don't know if it was, late night talks and late night practices and things of that nature. All I know is that there is a big difference in the connection of those characters in the beginning and then to the point to where she comes into play. That's, to me, was very significant. I recommend that you keep a seasoned actor or actress these movies to come, and then allow these younger actor and actresses to then learn from them, and then pay those seasoned actor and actresses what they are due, and then cultivate movies like that. That's my recommendation. To me, it worked because, man, Miss Kerry Washington, Lord have mercy. Lord, you play every role. You play every single role that you play. I tell you that. I tell you that much. All the other amazing black women that was in that movie, y'all did an amazing job. Oh my gosh, this is a perfect Christmas movie because it was a great story. It's a great story. Us within this culture, we should love a underdog story, and this is what it was. So Tyler Perry, amazing job, fantastic job. I could watch it again. And then at the end where you actually see Miss Adams, Lieutenant Colonel Adams at that point, and she's marching. Well, she was Major Adams because they were marching into the environment at that point. But you still see those women, and you actually see the sculpture. Then you see just all of these memorials of them. Oh my God, it was such a great movie. I love that movie dearly. I do. That's up there. Tyler Perry, you did your part. I know I criticized you on the other ones. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did, but I will give you your credit. Please keep this structure. Do not stray from this structure. Get creative. Get outside of your bag. And this is what I mean. See, you know what? Let me say that much. This is what I'm saying. Tyler, I understand that you typically are in that other bag of relationships and things of that nature. It's great. That's cool. Get outside the bag, man. The 688 was perfect. So let's see something else, man. You feel me? Let's see it, man. Please, let's see it. Because you got me excited. I want to see that other one. I want to see the other capabilities and other bags that you can get into. Feel me? All right, man. I'm feeling myself because I got my haircut for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I got it today. Caught me a grip. You know what I'm saying? But I'm nice. All right. I got to wash my hair though. But yeah, y'all, until next time, last thing, make sure you hit the notification bell and y'all have a Merry Christmas. Y'all love on y'all family. Y'all love on y'all kids. Y'all love on y'all spouses because that's the only thing that you got at the end of the day. All right. And until next time, y'all be easy.